Welcome back to Mizos Plays Agrarian Skies. This is, I believe, episode 3. Anyway, since our last episode, I've done a few things. As you can see, there's something missing. There's some extra stuff. So, I set up a farm over here. Got tons of carrots now. So, yep. And you'll notice the carrot juice. I've kind of done a little discovery here that not there here. If you use the juicer from Pam's Harvest Craft, that works out quite nicely. So if we go here and take a look at the recipe on this, it's a pressure plate and some stone. The pressure plate is just made with two pieces of stone put side by side. You get a pressure plate, so 3 pieces, and you get this neat little nifty gadget. That, if you put it in a crafting grid, along with carrots, or for that matter of fact, apples, you get juice. And the really cool thing about these things is that it does a full mutton chop or chicken leg or whatever you want to call it. So that works out quite well. So anyway, hang on a second, I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a coughing fit, unfortunately. So got some extra dirt here. I did turn in one quest without everyone, and let's see, which one was that? That was one of these. Oh, this one. This time. We just got a quarter heart in the bag. I don't think, if I remember right, it wasn't nothing special in the bag. I believe we got that one. So we got another one of those golden Nixons. Anyway, I think what we're going to do today is we're going to set up our Tinkers Construct Smeltery and get things going with it. I've got a completely full crucible of lava over here that we're going to need to do something with. So without further ado, let's go make a, because I'm going to want another one of these nifty little tanker table chest over there. So let's go ahead and make another one, so we can have that over by the smeltery and we can use it. That's not what I wanted to do, but you know what? We're going to make that work, because we're going to need, let's do 16. That'll give us that many. Eventually we're going to use all these, so maybe. We'll go ahead and I want to set up a pattern chest, because I'm going to want a pattern chest out there for extra stuff. So, okay, now let's do this. Okay, there we go. And you know what? I do want another chest out there. No, I don't. I've already got one. We'll just use that. So, come out here. I'm going to park that puppy right there. Give us this with this. All right. First thing we need to do is we need to cook all this grout down. So let's need to make some regular vanilla furnaces. So I'm going to make 4 furnaces. Well, 5. I guess I'm all kinds of full of derp today. So let's just set those there. We'll take this one back in here and set it down somewhere. We'll use it. And oh yeah, I did a bunch of sifting of cobble, sand, and dust. Got some diamonds. I got some emeralds. Got a whole bunch of stuff. So we got ancient spores, which we can use. Redstone, yeah. So all right, let's get half a stack. Should do the trick. Go out here and we'll load these furnaces up with grout. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, that's not supposed to do that. Let's go ahead and put a half stack there. And we'll do that. You know what, I think while we're at it, let's go grab the other Tinkers Construct stuff that we've got here. That. Let's see, what have we got there? Okay. And we'll grab you. We'll take all this out here. This will do more good out here than in there. So, and as you see, I went ahead and moved the cobble gen over here. So let's put stencil table there. Do part builder there. And let's put you back behind there. Yep, that works good. And we'll put our tool station right there. I'll go ahead and throw that back in there. And as you see, well, watch the chicken legs. Ah, yeah. So, gives you, this is also the well-fed buff with these stack. So as you see it, I had about 40 seconds, and we're up to a minute. Do it again. Oh, we got about another 20 or so seconds, 25 seconds added on. So that's kind of cool. So let's throw all those in there. Throw all this stuff back in our chest here. And I don't want this out here, I believe. So kind of show you what I did over here underneath while the grout's cooking. Build a big old platform out here. Took in, dug up everything. And if we take a look under here, got all this opened up under here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this. There we go. I think I'm going to build a basement under here. That sounds like a pretty nifty idea. Let's throw that there. And then when we get to filling all this in here, we'll go ahead and put some more stuff down around here to keep us from falling off and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's go check on a grout. Probably only about, yeah. All right, let's go sleep through the night and wait for the grout to cook, and I will be back. All right, we're back. I think we've let this stuff cook long enough that we can get what we need out of here. So let's take a look at the, this is all associated with one of the quests here. So we need a seared tank, a smeltery controller, a drain, a faucet, a casting table, and at least one seared brick. So I think we can accomplish that well enough. So let's Let's see, we got some glass here. Let's go ahead. We're going to do like this. We're going to do one smeltery controller. Then we'll do one tank. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 drains because I know I'm going to want those. And same is true for the faucets. So we got our faucets. And we'll go ahead and do a casting table. Let's see, what else do we need? Oh, bricks. So, but I'm going to go ahead and do, a casting basin to go on with our second one here. And I think that's everything we needed for the quest. Oh, seared bricks. Let's go ahead. Not that. This. Okay, let's do. That's 18. 18. All right, that should be about what I need to get started. And I'm going to do 2 of these. These are the seared windows. So let's go ahead and get the rest of this stuff out of here. All right, that should get us enough to where we can finish this part. So I think I'm going to go ahead with the slime sapling. So we'll be able to use that to make sticky pistons and such here in a little while. And it'll give us a little heads up. So, all right. And as you see, we got some bricks and stuff out of that too, so we use those. Let's go ahead and make this thing go. Now, I think we'll use the kind of fancier bricks for the bottom here. That's and cracked. Oh, and we'll go like that on the back. And I think well, let's do it like this. Do something a little different. Let's see, we need not that. Yeah, well, that'll work. I'll do that. And then tank. That should give us our flame there. Okay. Let's go to seared windows. And then I think we'll do the drains here. And I said drains. There. And there. We'll put that and that. 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 And we'll continue to build this up. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, we'll put one there, one there. And one there. And that'll give us a enough to do what, 27 stacks? 27 stacks of goodies in there. Okay. I think we're done here. And we'll go ahead and at a later time, we'll go ahead and build this smeltery up taller. So we'll kind of store that stuff there. But yeah. Actually, I want to go and get materials in U-Book. I always like to have these handy in the same place. So I'm not quite sure why we didn't get the middle one. Or did we and I just missed it? Let's look and see if we can find that. That's our spare, that's that one. Not there. Throw it up there, did we? No. Not there, not there. Okay. Well, I guess if we want that information, we'll have to make one. Which, believe it or not, isn't that hard. So if we go and we look for the Tinkers books, particularly this one. Uh-oh. You seen that, didn't you? All right. I was on Test World doing some stuff and forgot to switch that back. So we got rid of those. You are a witness. So if you see here, we can get a materials in U-Book, which is the first one. And we can get one of those by combining materials in U, which we can also make a book, believe it or not, with 3 pieces of paper string. But we don't have any paper yet, darn it. Although we do have the sugar cane, so we still need to set up a sugar cane farm, so we might do that. Just for an interim, we'll set up a sugar cane farm as soon as we get going here. So first thing I want to do, my grabber bucket, we're going to use our last one. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take 9 stacks of iron. Then I'm going to grab 2 stacks of aluminum. And actually, that's wrong. 6 stacks of aluminum and 2 stacks of copper. That'll make our aluminum brass. It's a 3-to-1 ratio on to make that particular alloy. So the first one we're going to do, actually, let's go ahead and fill that puppy up. Let's see, is that right? Math fails me today. Yeah, that's right, 27. I was thinking I was right. So let's go ahead and fill that puppy up the first time with iron. We'll make some iron buckets. Another thing I want to do is I'm going to grab some more copper, I think. Let's see what it takes. Not tanks, tank. I want to make portable tank. That's what I was thinking. A piece of copper surrounded by glass makes a thermal expansion portable tank. Well, if we're going to do that, we're also going to need some tin because we're going to need to make a crescent hammer. So let's go ahead and put our lava in there and then throw that in there. We'll get our iron ore going. And that'll make us enough to make 6 blocks. Yes, 6 blocks of iron. So that'll work, and we'll get some buckets, and we'll take and we'll melt that copper down. We'll make us a portable tank, and we'll go over and grab that lava from over there. and we'll throw it in here. Anyway, let's let this go ahead and melt down, and I'll get it all transferred and all that kind of stuff, and we'll be back. All right, and we're back. For some reason, I've just got a weird cough today. It's just driving me up the wall. So anyway, as you all know, well, and just in case you don't know, a block of any metal is 9 ingots. So you can put in, as you've seen, you can put in 27 of the ores, block ores, the dust, and each of these dust will smelt down into 2 ingots. So that'll give us the 54 ingots here, or 6 blocks. So let's go ahead and we'll pour our iron out here. You know what? While I'm waiting on that, yep, we've got the lava in there to do this. So we need to make our aluminum brass, sorry. So once again, like I said, each one of these is worth 2, so we're going to get 12 ingots aluminum and 4 ingots of copper. That should give us 24 ingots of aluminum brass. And we'll use that aluminum brass to make our cast. We'll go back here and take a look at our Tinkers stuff. We'll go down here and we'll see these cast. That's what we use to make the cast. And to use it, make an ingot cast, which we're going to use it also, is we're going to use a seared brick for the base for the cast on that aluminum. Let's make sure that we've got, okay. And if you'll notice here that once that aluminum brass melted down, it went to the bottom. The bottom metal, the molten metal, will be what comes out of a drain. So as you see here, when I hit that, it wasn't red, it was that off yellow color. So if we want to go back to the molten iron, we just right click or left click on it and it drops it down at the bottom. So let's go ahead and finish off that. And you know what, while that's doing that, let's come over here. We've got, I know for a fact that one of the next quests that we're going to have to do is going to need a pickhead axe, or pickaxe head. And if you notice, this one says you can only use it to make cast for. Well, that's just fine. That's what we want to do. So, and I think while we're at it, we're going to go ahead. We're going to make one for a stone axe. We're going to make one for a sword. And we're going to make wood handled for a sword we're going to make here in a minute. And on this, yeah, we're going to start out with stone. Or we're going to start out with a metal one. And if you'll notice, that was only a half. If you see the material cost here says 0.5. So when I put that full block in there, it made this, and then it gave me a stone or a shard. And if you do that with any kind of, you know, anything that goes in here, if you're doing wood, you know, it would give us our wood tool rod, and it'd give us a stick back. So let's go ahead and take these over here. Let's go back to, oops, pour that. And let's put that up there, put that up there. We're going to need these down here in a minute. Move that over, that. Now each one of these casts takes 1 ingot. So we'll go ahead and I think we've got what? After this we'll have 9, yeah, we'll have 9 ingots of molten iron left. All right. Okay, and the last one of these. We'll go ahead and put that down. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and break these down. And I'm going to go ahead and make a bucket because I know I'm going to need one. Okay, there's that. If we go back here and look, and actually you can look up there at the Walia, it says aluminum brass is the next thing up. So let's go ahead and make our pick head cast. Let's make our blade cast. Make our axe cast. And crossbar cast. And let's see, what do we got left here? We've got 11 ingots. So let's go ahead, we'll pour a block and 2 of these. And you can do this with the aluminum brass. It's the only one that you can do it with. One thing you want to make sure is that you don't, if you do a partial basing casting, with only like 8 or less than 9 ingots, it's kind of a mess and kind of a pain to clean up. It can be done, but like I said, it's a pain. Okay, we've got okay, we don't want to put these 2 together because it will form an alloy, even though we actually need 3 copper to make bronze out of the copper and tin. So we're just going to do the copper first so we can make our tank, and then next we'll throw the tin in there. And the reason we want the tin is for this little bad boy, a crescent hammer. That's how you can, we'll get into using it quite a bit once we start with our automation with the redstone furnace, pulverizer, and all that kind of stuff. So, and we'll get to it pretty quick because we do have the materials to get started with thermal expansion. With all the iron that we have, oh yeah, we got plenty of stuff. So, okay, there we go, 4 molten copper. Let's throw our aluminum or our ingot cast back in here, and we'll pour out these 4. And as you've seen how to do this, I'm gonna go ahead and get all this done, and gonna go and bring over another bucket of lava. I think I need to go ahead and we go back here and look. I'm gonna need some, oh, where are they? Ah, here they are. I'm gonna want some fluid ducts, which is copper and lead. So I think we'll have enough copper here. Uh-oh, see what I did there? We now have, oh, I was wrong. Oh, I did a boo-boo. Okay, let's molten copper. Yes, we want the copper first. As you've seen there, that little bitty thin thing of bronze. I'm not sure why that showed up, but we'll see if we can pour this out. like I did a derp, but we're going to figure it out together. Okay, did it? Yeah, still in there. Now, I had seen something where they thought all the data for, so if you do have something like this and you don't want it, I think you can do this and it will clear it out. So you've seen it here live on YouTube. Well, not live, but you've seen me do it. Okay, while we're at it, let's just go ahead. That went a little bit faster than what I thought it would. Let's go ahead and make our tank from our copper. We'll do this. So we got our portable tank, which will hold 8 buckets or 800 millibuckets. So we got our tank. Next thing you'd want to do is put one of those in there, piece of tin, and like that will give us our crescent wrench, or crescent hammer, sorry. So you can put this down, and if you feel so inclined, you can put water in it. You can take it out. You see there's 1 millibucket left. Okay, and one of the neat things about this is you can transport liquids in it. You see where it says fluid, 200 or 2,000 millibuckets, which is 2 buckets. So you can put it back down, grab the water, and like so. But we're not going to use it for water. We're going to use it for lava. Actually, nope, going the wrong way. Let's go ahead. I do want to grab a block of lead here, and that lead and 1 piece of copper we'll be able to make some fluid ducts. Copper and lead. Later on we'll be using a lot, and I do mean a lot, of these item ducts and fluid ducts, and also the energy conduit. We'll probably start out, we may be able to go straight to the hardened energy to start out with. I believe we've got the stuff to where we can set up at least a few of these. So we'll see how it goes though. So let's go ahead, drink some juice here. No, darn it. All right, we'll set that there. Okay. Oops. Huh. Okay. I wish the Walia would tell you how much is in these crucibles. Maybe they'll get that one of these days, get the interaction there. So let's go ahead and actually, we're going to want this somewhere else. So okay. Let's grab that. And wander on over here. And I think I'm going to set, kind of goofed there, but I think we can do this. We don't have anything here yet. Axe will work better. Let's move that out of the way because I actually want to put that there. We're going to dig a hole there. I'll show you why. Let's put a backstop there. Throw that on the ground. Grab 1 bucket of lava. 1 bucket of lava. And we'll throw that in there. And we'll use the lava now to make more lava. Okay, let's put, nope. So we'll go ahead and transfer the rest of this back in there. And we'll pick our tank up. And now that we got that full, let's go ahead and throw our block of lead in there, and we'll give that a little bit of time to melt, and we'll be back. And after that little short bit, we're back. That was not good. Glad I wasn't pointing over the edge. We've got our 2 ingots of lead there. So let's go ahead and pour that. Okay, there's our 2 ingots of lead. Let's go over here. We'll use, where did it go? There it is. That piece of copper gives us fluid duct. And I did not get enough piece of wood while I was gone, because I'm gonna need to make a lever along with a hopper. So let's go ahead and convert that all to planks. Do one of those. Yeah, we'll just throw that back up in there. And there's that. I'll make some levers. And I think we'll go ahead and make them all. Let's get that out of the way. We got those. We got those. We're going to put that down. We'll put hopper on top. Then we'll put a fluid duct there. We'll use our crescent hammer. And we'll switch that to where the red arrows. Now, if you go ahead and switch it again, in case you don't know, it removes it. It means it's not connected. You can still see the shadow of it. And when you click it again, it comes back. So we're going to want it like that. I think I'm going to go ahead and, no, can't do that. Yeah, that would have been bad. Okay, see, we're all full up. And I think I've got a stack of cobblestone over here. Let's throw a stack in there. That should be enough lava to keep this smeltery going for quite a while. So, and I think I'm going to go ahead and let's see, what have we got here? We got some copper, we got some tin. I think we'll save that for next episode. Let me pause here for a second and take a look and see how long this recording's running. All right, and we're back. I was just checking on that, and this is running about 40 minutes long. And I think we're going to call it quits here on that one. I'm going to try to have some more stuff ready for next episode. I want to set up a sugarcane farm. Not sure where I'm going to put it. I think I might keep with the theme of the farms and stuff over in this area. And then I'll try to have stuff together. We'll set up some thermal expansion machines. Like I said, we've got the rubies, or not rubies, what am I thinking? We've got the diamonds and the emeralds, which we can use to make one of these. One of these can be used to automate this bad boy. And I'm pretty sure we've got everything we need. We can make some pulverizers and a igneous extruder. I think we've got everything we can need to make one of these also. We can use this to have a continuous feed of cobblestone. We can feed some of that cobblestone into our pulverizer or multiple pulverizers, and then feed that into the sieve here. So anyway, I thank you for watching, and I hope you come back and watch the next episode. And please leave a like and subscribe and leave your comments if you've seen anything glowing that I did that you think is just absurdly noob, or if you want to leave some constructive criticism or ideas or anything for me, please do. And y'all have a good one. Thanks.